Okay guys, we're going to go to the answers hub, so I'm going to grab my coffee, because we all know Scruffy likes a coffee, fire up the Discord and see what's in there. Okay guys, warm welcome. So let's get into this. So, haircut. What am I going to do with you, haircut? Crazy boy. For those of you who don't know, this is our community. We do take the mickey out of each other all the time. In Bulls and Bears, we talk about our trades and what we're up to and all that sort of thing. But little haircut. No wonder I'm going bald, son. No wonder I'm going bald. But what we're interested in is this. Now, there's a number of questions, and I'm going to go through them. Now, there's quite a few. Some chip in on it, but I like to come to camera and put my 2 pence in. Why? Because a lot of the time I'm too lazy to type things out, and I find it easier to come to camera. So, we'll be looking at Jack, differences between scalp and day trade. That's going to be a video of its own, so keep an eye out for that. I'll have it done today. Now I'm going to touch on sort of little Smiler there, the imperfect trader. Happiest kid on the planet he is. He really is. I did type it out, but I'm going to kind of touch on it as well before I go into Paulie's at the bottom, and then I'm going to come back to Lumas. Okay. So, Smiler, do you still journal every P&L? Right. It's sometimes I'm a bit lazy and sometimes I'm not. The YouTube channel started because I record my trades and I use a visual journal. My trading's now at such a point on my wage account and my Darwin, well, even my Darwin really, on my Vanguard rather, I don't really need to journal it as much, but I do keep notes. I keep a note of the dynamics of the market. You know, what do I think the DAX is up to? At the moment, you heard me talk about, I'm not really trading gold at the moment because I'm a bit wary of it. It's got to such a peak. It got to the high point I kind of predicted a few months ago. But when it got there, I was jittery. So I do make notes about things like that. When it gets to such a level, maybe slow down a little bit. And I do a similar thing with the Vanguard. And again, you saw me do it with the S&P 500 and the all caps. Now, when I'm doing a small account, like the little account we're building up on Black Bull, and if I'm asked to do a prop challenge, I journal everything. And it's because I need to be absolutely focused on, I'll just flick this up, have to be absolutely focused on the account. Because if you've got a bigger account, say you've got 10,000, 20,000, whatever it is, you've got room to maneuver. So you can trade what you want, and you know if it goes wrong, you'll easily get back to market, or you can have a trade running in the background and open up a new trade. Now you can do that just because you know you've got the size. And then that comes down to this morning's chat in the Zoom call where we're discussing position sizes and about how people can, I don't like the financial gymnastics. Some people say, I'm a top this big so I can have me position size this big and the targets are over here. I find that stupid, you know, and I'll tell you why. On paper, it works. It's like 2 to 1 and 3 to 1. On paper, it works. In real life, it don't. Because you'll move your stop, you'll move your target, so the criteria you put into place doesn't quite work. And it drives you nuts. That's why I have fixed position sizes based on the account size itself. Now, because of those fixed position sizes, because of the size of the account, I need to keep track of it. I need to know exactly where I am at any one time, which is why I journal a lot. So small and prop, I journal every P&L, every trade, what I was doing, why I was doing it, and what the impact of the account was. For my larger accounts, my wage accounts, I just keep visual journals of what trades I've taken, whether I've recorded it, etc. Or I'll make notes of the general practice of the market. Is it stretched? Is it becoming dangerous territory? What am I expecting over the course of the next month? Where are my checkpoints? In other words, is it hitting a high key fib level? Is it coming into monthly levels? All these different things. And how is that going to play out over the next week to the next few weeks? And I'll have notes for that. So that's kind of how I journal it, if that makes sense. And the YouTube channel is my journal. What you see is what you get. Simple as that. Hope that makes sense. Catch you soon, Smiler.